This week is a big week for the stock market as well as the crypto market. Why, you may ask? We are getting some key data on inflation. We're also getting some companies, especially banks, reporting their earnings for this quarter. So are we going to see the stock market continue to fall, or are we going to see the stock market and crypto market bottom out and actually start rallying depending on these inflation numbers we get? So if you're wondering what are the estimates, what are we looking at? Here we have Wednesday, July 13th is the big day for the CPI year over year. For the June data, the median forecast is 8.8% in terms of inflation. The previous one was 8.6. So we are still seeing an increase in inflation, and it is a high estimate, which could be a good or bad thing in my opinion. So since this estimate is at 8.8% for June, this could mean one of two things. Maybe the data comes in below and there is a positive reaction to the market because we have such a high estimate. Let's say it comes in at 8.5. Well, that would be better than what forecasters had predicted, which could ultimately increase the price of the stock market as well as the crypto market. Now, of course, they may just be temporary, but it is definitely a good sign if it comes lower than what we are expecting. Now, on the flip side of things, if it comes even higher than 8.8%, well, we are definitely going to see some negative impacts on the stock market as well as the crypto market, in my opinion. So we are going to have to wait and see, but Wednesday is definitely a key date for the crypto and stock market. And the reason we tie the stock market to the crypto market is that they are very similar in nature. They do act the same, but obviously crypto being more volatile than stocks, we do see that sometimes crypto falls much harder than what the stock market typically does. So back in October 1st, 2018, we have a price here comparing Bitcoin to the SPY. When we saw the drop in late 2018, we obviously saw the SPY drop about 14% and Bitcoin actually fell down to about 44%. And we do see that these are correlated. If one goes down, the other usually goes down as well. And if we take a look at today, we take a look at the SPY and we take a look at Bitcoin, we see the SPY is down as well. We see what is happening to Bitcoin. Well, we all know that Bitcoin is also down significantly from their all-time highs, as well as the stock market and the S&P 500. So definitely stay tuned. Wednesday is going to be an important day in the crypto and stock market, as well as we have other data coming in as well. But definitely I'm paying attention to the inflation data and seeing how that comes into play. Now, moving on to the second part of data we're getting this week, we are starting to see the beginning of earnings and specific companies reporting their earnings. So on Tuesday, we are going to start with Pepsi, and then by the end of the week, we are going to see more banks report their earnings. We have Morgan Stanley, we have JP Morgan, we have Wells Fargo, and we have US Bank Corp. So we are going to see some data coming in from the banks. And again, depending on these earnings, it may have a bad or a positive impact on the stock market as well as the crypto market. It's all going to react together, in my opinion, especially during these times. And it's also going to give us a good indicator of whether or not we're going to continue seeing some downward pressure with the prices of stocks as well as crypto, and how these companies and banks are doing it during these hard times. Because as we know, with COVID over the last few years, there's been a lot of money injected in the market, which is why inflation is so high now, and which is why there's fears of going into a recession if we're not there already. So with all that being said, that is your quick update on the market this week. Pay attention, Wednesday, a key date for inflation, and then by the end of the week, we're going to get most banks reporting their earnings for this quarter. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button. Let me know your thoughts on what's going to happen with the inflation data, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.